اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests of the high table, guests here present, colleagues and friends, we greet you with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Standing on existing protocols, a term that I don't like to use actually, but I think it's fitting when you're sitting with diplomats. We want to recognize our Imam, Sheikh Sheikh Chan, and I was particularly pleased that Mr. Quran gave a testimony of the great work that he is doing. We are blessed to have people like you among us, and we are particularly pleased when we have you in a gathering of young people. I actually commended the Ministry of Digital Economy for coming here today to come and speak to the young people of this country, because the young people of this country need to hear from the government of the Republic of the Gambia. We are the ones who pay the taxes and pay their salaries and their per diems and their fuel. So they need to speak to us. We need to have a conversation with the young people of this country, especially at a time when we cannot account for more than 1,000 young Gambians in the high seas, heading for the Mediterranean, heading for Europe, seeking for non-existing jobs and opportunities. And you think they are lazy. They are not lazy. You think they are crazy. They are not crazy. It is not the case that all these young people who are traveling don't have jobs. Some have jobs. I saw the picture of one. He's working in the construction industry. Today, it was on Facebook. His picture is actually, he's laying bricks. Koko defa nyaka fulak faida, nyakut fulak faida. Womanke mufuring oti. Womanke ataya lati mbedo kam. Ahamole warata. Ahameta menna ala banko ma diala no. Walati na fintita. Nte wo funding ki wol toyala no. Nko nyanta sila le liye kacha. Na long membe kirim banko kam. Munati na funding ki wol kapare. Purke niyo la kata bakono kafaje. Imanke mufurinti, imanke nyamatiti, imanke toleti. Banku din kendo leng I hamole soto. Fonnite kachala banga jibe. Ila natol, ila jikol ase mafano nyamemba kanake alba billahi wa albalale be keri Gambia banko kanjam. Nimmen sonta waleng, nimmen man son waleng. Fonding ke o Gambia dingo, me alon ko metara dula alon sai. Malon foy be baluri foy asiata fonding ke wuli kilenti. Ali konte o kachala bang. Womanyana kachala ba, wonyanta kachala le, anyanta kachala misirol tole, anyanta kachala chojol tole, anyanta kachala bantabalu tole, anyanta kachala sa Dauda Kairaba Jawara Conference Center le, anyanta kachala le. Woto sabia mbitentula mbejayila yenin silome walang Gambia funding keolie kakafunyoma. Kalondo kanyose ya kala kalondo kidimandi kalondi tiol kidimandi kalondi tiol men kamuta go sheke bu jam ke samanan pour inim funding teoli kacha chehon se wota de ila do ko wala ini nyum shehol na le nyum funding gol teol tuje alko funding keol wol mela silolong aman jari ni taradula ke ngadum to la ko wol kasiyale ala len dawo nyama barnal man diamun tolli setan be diamula nyale shehon to nya fon falia. Woto safiya mbe tentula mbe jayila lumtan kummal men be nata jang mbe tentula mbe jayila katu momo nata jang ye hajole soto nteri man kanunte Dr. Cherno bari me alon ko nabe ni do ko wala sanji mon ni lulu koma book launching, book editing, book publication ni akomandi dawda ante ka fala aman jari yente komandi ate fanan karamo be jang ambassador Esha Bokar si Dr. Jibang al kontom Mr. Quran Mr. Jamesurwal Kokulim Jum. I'm glad the chairman has not given me time yet, because if he gives to me, I have to respect it. Thank you for your generosity. I'll keep it within 10 minutes. But we are here, and all the Quran reciters, mashallah, Sheikh Kante, he made me cry. That's not very normal of me. The Nasheed reciters, alhamdulillah, I want to celebrate you, even though you're not here with us, for the beautiful work that you are doing creating those nurseries, laying the foundation for the germination and cultivation and fructification of knowledge. Londo femman kumayati. Sako moli meni ya lonko ila kitabo mulinjilati aning al-Qur'ano. In the beginning, there was the word, and the word became what? Flesh. Ndolla kitabo ko iqra bismi rabbikal ladhi khalaq. Men la kitabo mwoti mo nyantal hanyela puruka londo la kumaya fo wali bang. Walaqad atayna Dawuda wa Sulaymana ilman wa qala alhamdulillah alladhi faddalana ala kathirin min ibadihi mu'minin. Sheikh londo man ke jahan fentile Dawuda ni Sulayman alay be rul so men nasiyatal de ay man sayadi wala me ya lonko mota sotla ko tange abadan ay londo dila ay kuobe dila kabri be ala tuntule ko nyaadi alhamdulillahi alladhi faddalana ala kathirin min ibadihi almu'minin bal jani go na munebe mune fotaje wala qad atayna Dawuda wa Sulaymana ilma woto alina londo nyini wallahi dendi ka nyimante ka nyini le moto mba nyini le korda mba nyini le bari yo be soto imal londo soto imam hikma soto asi basic ye haba an mantura asi falim fang ay ke yankan kato fi dunya wal akhirah woton se londo nyini ngabula londi tiyol noma ngalla moy londi tiyol la katu wala be silo wala na mbenna baluwa kala nyamen hayatan tayyiban fi dunya wal akhirah yutil hikmata man yasha wa man yutal hikma faqad utiya khayran kathira ni londo soto ye hikma soto ya be soto le bali munen hikmati falang cheikh o kabrin ala bala kitabo jayila aba kitabo kiliman ya munen ko hikmatun baligha hikma adanta also. So we go back to the topic of the day, words on war. So Chairman, you gave me 3 minutes. I'm sure you will not stop me before launching the book, because anything else is less important. That's the game plan, right? We got to get the results before the end of the 90 minutes. This is Safiya's Day, it's Words on War. So this is a festival of knowledge, a festival of words. I don't think I'm the only one who would make this mistake to say war on words, even though the title is what? The Kiankasa say war on words. It's the words on war, and we are in a period of war. One of the speakers here made reference to what? Palestine. When Safiya was conceiving this book, it was not there. Hey, poetry is very powerful. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is quoted as saying, in it is what? Hikmah. So the words on war is what we are celebrating here. And like I observed in the foreword to the book, I said when Safiya published her first book, we were here last year, it created a lot of excitement, and lots of books have been written, published, and launched since then. This second collection of poems here with this title is exemplifying what the first title said, under the spell of poetry. It's like the whole country is under the spell of poetry. May that spell endure. May that spell inspire and purify our young generation towards, as Sadauda Uncle left us here with, the common good. And that common good is peace, is tolerance, is mutual respect. I say that common good is what? Hope. We cannot afford to lose hope. The young people of this country cannot afford to lose hope. No matter how tough it is, I think it is not advisable to take unnecessary risks to go to the West. I've never said that young people of this country should not travel. I've never said, and I will never ever say it. But we should not take unnecessary risks to risk our life. We should not do that. But we should not lose hope. One of my chefs once said, he said the first bidder is to lose hope. And I believe that's authentic. Well, Allah brought this deen, these prophets, the Quran, to give us what? Hope. We cannot afford to lose hope. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who brought us the greatest book of all time, starts every single chapter of it with what? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The only chapter that doesn't have it gets compensated in another surah, where within this surah Allah speaks in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, the Lord of mercy, the most gracious, the most merciful. That cannot be your God and you lose hope. We cannot afford to lose hope. So we appeal to the young people of this country to be a little bit more patient, to be a little bit more hardworking, and we see through conversations, motivations, and walk. We have to walk, and we have to be patient also. Inna Allaha ma'as sabirin. A lot of the problems we get into as young people is lack of patience. We must be patient. Allah feeds every bird. You sow your seed. Do you know what happens in the ground? No, only Allah knows. But it doesn't happen overnight. So funding ke ol fonse sabari ngamunya ka koronto ka moto soto ka koronto ka korda soto ni woyela baluota ya kundu ibe ilafita minne ba soto la nyaadi le ka tate la banando jamba o siu metale bari the words on war has brought my mind to a gentleman, since we are talking about words. And words are important, but if we try to cage people, to gag them, to scare our poets and feature tellers, then the words will not be spoken. Unfortunately, we are within a time where instead of Safiya's words on war, there is a war on words, and that has to stop. I'm not sure if Safiya will be comfortable for me to say this on our platform, but I will say it because I'm inspired to say it, and nobody can cage the author of Kana's song. I'll be done soon, but I'll have to say this. Last year we were here with our good friend and brother Madi Jobate. Today I'm not seeing him here. He's not my best friend, everybody knows that. But he's been arrested, detained, charged, his phone seized. That's a war on words. I think the state should let Madi be and let him be free and let him speak his mind. It's part of democracy. That's what we voted for. That's the change we all supported in this country. We know there are laws. We respect the laws. We know democracy comes with some noise. We should endure it. If you can't stand the heat, what do? Leave the kitchen for somebody else. But we should stop this war on words so that we can celebrate the words on war. I want to congratulate all the budding poets, all of us in this country. But I want to specifically congratulate and thank Ms Joof for the many themes she's weaved into this tapestry of literary excellence, from the opportunities and challenges of our youthful population, from migration to related areas, culture, relationships, religion, every facet of our life she has captured in this collection. And in this collection, Safiya has actually amplified her own voice. You can see I'm parking. Thank you. And in amplifying her own voice, she has spoken for an entire generation and is documented in one of the greatest treasures that any generation can have, words, books. So I want you to join me to kindly stand up and give a standing ovation to Ms Joof, one of the most dynamic young people of our generation, who has taken the trouble to work to create such a brilliant masterpiece of literature, but more importantly, to bring all of you here and all of these experts here to have a national conference on development. Shall we together give her that round of applause? Thank you, and may God bless you all. And on that note, I humbly but very gladly declare this brilliant tapestry of literature, Words on War by Ms Joof, officially, formally launched. May Allah bless and put barakah in this war, and may Allah bless you all. Thank you.